So, little trees, snow globes, sandtail statue, decorations, and I assume those little packages are presents. You're selling all the symbols from the old tradition. I am. That's pretty. I'll take some pictures. I want to show all my friends. I mean, all one of them. Feel free. That'll be $10. The golden sandtail statue is gorgeous. Isn't it? It's the highlight of my stand. It is invaluable, so I always keep it close to me. Please look after it. Yeah, that's getting stolen. Sure. Looks like we have our first client. Hello, sir. Would you like anything? Just looking. We don't often get religious stalls around here. Where's your church? Oh, it's not mine. I'm the pastoral assistant. It's just a bit further down this street. I see. Well, good luck. Donate. Too bad. They didn't buy anything. Have faith. More people will notice. You did a wonderful job. Yeah, now we're gonna have to spend the entire time getting more money and fixing a golden thingy, or I don't know. Let's hope so. 3 hours later, we did get a few buyers. Good enough to earn me 60 unis. I was cleaning the stand again. Powder used to simulate snow had spread messily on this table when... Oops, I broke the golden thingy. Excuse me. Hey! That woman, she bumped right into me. Oh no. A golden sandtail. She's stolen it. Wow! Who could have guessed that something like this would happen? What? I told you to look after it. What did you do? You are the true thief. I put it to the side of the table to clean. Oh, yeah. I could see this thief, so I sprinted straight ahead. Luckily, I'm a cat and she was a hippo. I managed to catch up to her and, without thinking, tackled her. Arg! Situation wasn't pretty. She fell onto a rock and her leg was bleeding. Nothing too serious, thankfully, but I felt responsible anyway. Sorry, No, this wasn't time for an apology. Where was that valuable statue? Before I could set my eyes on it, a shadow crept behind me. The overwhelming shadow of a policeman bear. What are you doing here? Sir, she stole that. The bear had already retrieved the statue. Judging from the thickness of those arms, none of us would ever be able to snatch it from him, and that was for sure. Not that I wanted to. I needed money, but stealing that was out of the question. He forcefully brought us both back to the merchant, who was relieved. For a short while, anyway. Yeah. Oh no, here comes my allergy again. Oh yeah, cat dander. So this is yours. Donate, the Almighty shall find a way to honor you on this holy day. Can't believe I was caught there. Can't believe I was caught by a kitten. Sudden pat on my shoulder made me shiver. Good job, boy. Moved away instantly to avoid his touch. He didn't understand why, and to be frank, I didn't either. Part of me truly appreciated the big comforting paw on my shoulder. No, it was more than that. It was exactly what I needed at this moment. Yet, another part of me screamed deep inside. The dark, angsty, hot topic side. This was out of my control. Gotcha! Hey, ma'am? Yes, good sir? This stall of yours. It was declared? It's part of the slums. Not supposed to have merchants. Well, I mean... Clearly, her business wasn't in order. Need to check all this with the chief. Gonna take a while. Everyone I didn't let him finish. It was my call to scamper off like a scolded cat. Hey boy, wait. Gotcha! I'm so tired today. If only I had a colleague or a friend. Someone who could drug me and steal my uniform. The clock was ticking. There was no way I could afford to waste the rest of my day here. I felt terrible. That was a disaster. I was responsible for the statue getting stolen in the first place. I didn't even think when I moved it. Accidentally hurt someone? A thief, yes, but the sight of her blood was still fresh in my mind. I hated it. I wanted more. I ran away from a police officer. What will that bear do if I run into him again? And in the end, I may have caused trouble to the Untail believer who was nice enough to me. All I had was 60 unis. Couldn't hope to purchase anything worthwhile with such a pitiful amount. Without thinking, my legs led me back to the front of my building. It didn't take me long to figure out what was coming next. Oh, that says Brok. I thought I was going to have to censor that. My name's Brok. Just Brok. I'm a self-proclaimed investigator. Although most of my daily routine consists of odd jobs, helping people in need of in exchange for a few unis, best case. Been living all my life in the slums, so that helps. Well, except for a few months, but I don't really want to dwell on that. We may not have much over here, but we're doing what we can to survive and help each other. We're certainly not as stuck up as drummers. Dome is nothing more than a bubble of comfort, and they're stuck in, ignoring reality. It was suitable for some, not for me. Anyway, I was going to Shay's garage, one of my childhood friends. We ran into each other just a few years ago, and I've kept up since. She's a bit of on the crazy side, and that muffled call worried me. No wonder she's so isolated out here. I'll never get used to the stench of that lake. Doors opened. Good or bad sign? Hey. Well, yeah. Then I was hit by a buzzsaw. Hey, where are you hiding? Oh, a pile of crates, old clothes and wires? I had an emergency. This is an emergency. I'm stuck. Oh, sorry, I couldn't tell. You're always half hidden under stuff, busy or something. Cut the nonsense and get me out. Took some effort to get her free. Phew. Alright, great. Back to work. What? Came all the way here and that's all I get? Look, I was particularly impressed... take two. Look, I was particularly unpleasant situation. Look, that was a particularly unpleasant situation. I'm not in the mood. Jay. She glanced towards me for the first time, and suddenly her attitude changed. Oh, goodness. What? What? Nothing. I just remembered why I avoided looking at you. You did? Because I can never refuse you anything. Him. My handsome hero. Always here to save me with those big, strong arms. Don't overdo it. I just thought you'd want to chat, you know, like normal people do. Exactly. Normal people. They resumed work. Some days I wonder why I'm even your friend. You can't resist the company of individuals who are your polar opposites. Do you mind if I at least explaining... Do you mind at least explaining how you got stuck on like a fly on sticky tape? Oh, alright. Suddenly, a certain acquaintance barged in, accompanied by a range of police tribots. What the... Wes? That's Commissioner Wes for you, pork. Considering your presence here, all my suspicions of shenaniganeries going on in this garage were well founded. 1 minute. Allocating for the individuals to fail to explain themselves. The explosion. Hey, was that you? Minor oopsie. I was working on my cannon burst and it fed it with Zing 31 instead of Zing 21. I misread the instructions the old Shay gave me. Anyone would make that mistake. Talking to yourself in the third person again, huh? Cannon burst. Our database does not find any record. Well, duh, that's the first one in this timeline. Basically, feed the cannon with any material and it will multiply it into thousands of nanoparticles in the air. For instance, you could put water inside it and not get instant rain. Isn't that cool? Why would you even need that for? For my thermometer. The statement from the individual has aqua-colored feathers only makes sense at a 3% degree. Uh-huh. I'm too old to care. Let me just confiscate and call it a day. Did I save? I'm gonna say no. No. You won't get your stinking hands on it, Wes. Bro, don't do this. Believe me, it's not worth it. This isn't a question, Pork. It's an order. Okay, fine. Agents? Yes, sir. You're out of sight. Good riddance. I still wonder who built that bot. Why do you care? I mean, it was a pretty advanced one. Just like your standard Tribot to me. You can't be serious. Yeah, I guess you're right. Me and technology are like water and sand, incompatible. The expression is water and oil, though that works too. I'll have to install a security system to prevent intrusions like that in the future. Or maybe just don't do illegal stuff. Yeah, that's not really an option. Nah, a security system is easier, way more exciting. Whatever. Here, take this. Wait, another gun? My prototype. It's a bust. I'll work out my gravitation particle system differently. Kids can have fun with it. Say, this gun is nice and all, but that doesn't sound super appropriate. But that makes me think. I'd love to give something nice to Graf. He's always so stressed out. What does he love and is missing the most in his life? Happiness. Let's see. He loves electronic doodads. And his school friend, forgot his name. Like, maybe something he could use to play with him from a distance? Something like that even exist? A computer, Brok. You just described a computer. Oh, right. Got one? Yep. Got that one from the lake. It was starting to leak and pollute it. Still in working condition, though. Ugh. You don't mind the pettiness. I'll clean it. Suit yourself. Consider it a gift for helping me out. Thanks. Now you're more like the Shay I know. What time is it? 3 p.m. Oh no, I'm super late. My client's gonna kill me. Hopefully not. That would be inconvenient. See ya. Insert any material and it will multiply in the air. How about ice? This could make for a handy weapon. Oh no. Hot. My name's Ott. I've been a citizen of the slums my whole life. Miscegenous syndrome? Yeah, that. In other words, I inherited a specific combination of recessive genes from both my parents, forming a genetical anomaly. Usually, children have dominant genes from just one of their parents, so that species expresses itself. Me? Both species express themselves. I'm a mixed breed. Due to this, I've been mocked, thrown aside, and got called a lot of things in my life. Most words I would dare not repeat. Lately, people say I look like pastry. Probably the weirdest, but at least it's not as an offensive one. Slumbers can't stand or understand being different. Anything they're not used to is treated as illness, and they see it as ugly. I don't know if I can blame them, but it still hurts. Besides my parents, I don't have many friends who accept me the way I am. Will it be the same when I become an official resident of the Dome? I guess we'll see. But first, today I need to find a job. Yeah, I know this place. The main border post. Place that separates our world from theirs. The dimension between dimensions. Oh no, how can I expect to earn unis when there's no one here? No, actually, there's someone, or rather, something.
It's the bot.
Hello?
Please, do not mind me.
I am working. Oh, I see. You're managing those packages, right? Well, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Looking for packages?
No, work.
In all these years, no human had asked me.
You look happy.
I am.
Good. So, how can I help? Looks like all you do is press these buttons, right?
Yes, let me think. How about sharing?
Like splitting the task?
You do the bottom left packages. I handle top and right ones.
Sounds good. Although, I need to earn some unis.
Oh, I do not make any money. I am just an old robot. I cannot even remember for what purpose I was created. My memory was formatted about a decade ago. I am sorry.
It's okay. We're still willing to help for a bit.
You would do that for free?
Well, if it makes you happy, why not? What's your name?
I am Bolt.
Glad to meet you, Bolt. I'm Ott.
Oh, you do look very attractive.
No, I mean Ott. O-T-T.
I don't get it. Is that so? My processor cannot handle all human language subtleties.
We should start then? I helped Bolt for 2 hours. He told me about his technical capabilities, about how he was made for this one specific task, his fear of being replaced, and his batteries running out. On my end, I told him everything about myself, about Natal Tail, and how it was a special day. I knew he was just a processor unit, but I was still kind of felt bad for him. In a convoluted way, I felt closer to him than most humans. That's just like me, having more fun with a robot over other teenagers. Despite the monotonous work, it was a fun time. Too much time. I promised him to do it again someday, but I was not earning any money. So I left and watched the border. I stayed there, lost in thought. Suddenly, Bolt called out to me.
Called out to you. I have good news. While you were away, I checked the manual. There is a mode to earn unis through cashback. Only 0.01 uni per package delivered since the start of the day. In total, I have sent you 40 unis.
Oh wow! Thank you so much, Bolt.
I was helpful?
Very.
I am glad.
But I have to go now. Got to buy myself something before it's too late.
I understand.
Be Natal Tail.
Goodbye, friend. We will never meet again.
Angsty boy. After the Believer incident, I was back in front of my apartment. I had a sinking feeling I was being followed, and it didn't take long to confirm I was. Oh, kitty. You've got a mustache! Don't move. I can defend myself. No, you got it wrong. I need your help. Hey, aren't you a rat? No, wait. You're a squealer? Those banned former activists I've heard about? Of course not. I'm a mouse. Rats don't have mustaches.
See?
But like them, I'm homeless. Sleeping on the floor, it's making my back ache. When drummers throw away their old mattresses, they're sorted out and fall into that landfill over there. Other slummers are watching over this spot to grab them and do some fishy business. Thankfully, there are several mattresses available. Lucky day. But can't access this area without being chased by drones. See, I may have done this. Thought so. No, please, don't leave. I'd be forever indebted to you if you could get me one. How do I know you're not going to use it in trafficking, like you mentioned? What, like attach tires to it and drive the mattress down the street? Simple. Look. Red showed me his back. He wasn't lying, judging by the various bruises. Although I wondered if they were really caused by just uncomfortable conditions. 100 unis. That is all the unis I have on this coupon. Yeah, sure. The situation I was in, I decided it was worth a shot. Hopefully I wouldn't regret it. Deal. Yes. I'll be waiting at this exact spot. Wait, little fella. He stayed in the shadows. Clearly he didn't want to take any risk. One thing was for sure. I was acting far away from my comfort zone today. Was this what the director intended? I had to go through a barbed wire fence to access the landfill. Proof that I wasn't the first one to cross, a massive hole had been cut with pliers. I was secretly thankful to this anonymous robber. I picked a small mattress, at least that'd be easy to carry. Oof, this is still really heavy though. My own pace, I was slowly getting back when...
Unauthorized squealer citizen, you are banned under Regulation 1B of the Triangle.
Oh no! I was right, he was a squealer. The rat started to flee, but it was too late. There was nowhere to hide. The flying apparatus of death was about to shoot.
Act against the drone. Throw a rock.
By instinct, I threw a rock at it. I missed, but the drone noticed.
It was a big rock.
So I threw myself under the mattress. Silly idea, but maybe, just maybe, it could protect me enough. I waited, expecting to feel a sudden warmth on my skin, followed by excruciating pain. Never came. I heard the drone fly away. Getting out of my hiding place, there was neither drone nor rat visible. He managed to escape. Somehow, even though he was the one bringing me into this mess, the way it all ended gave me an odd feeling, a joy mixed with sadness deep in my chest. Then the realization came to me. Great. I just broke the law and earned absolutely nothing for it. Why did it bother me more?
Thank you all for watching. You're welcome to come see me record these episodes live at twitch.tv/Superbunnybun. You can also say hi on Blue Sky at Superbunnybun. But most importantly, I'd really appreciate it if you could like yourself, comment about how awesome you are, and subscribe to Happy Thoughts. And until next time, stay spicy and huggable. Bye!